He didn't see that the switch had failed and that he had been diverted into a siding. "Look out, Percy!" shouted his driver and applied the brakes, but it was too late. The driver and fireman had jumped clear, but squashed fruit squirted all over Percy. Sir Topham had arrived. "Percy, you are not to blame for the switch failure, but I do not run a jam factory." "Yes, sir. No, sir." And Percy squelched sadly away.
Fog floated everywhere. "I can't see," cried Henry, nor could his driver. And when he could, it was too late.
Get out of here fast! The mine's collapsing! We'll just have to make a run for it, Percy, called his driver. There's going to be an avalanche, wailed Percy. And he was right. Worse still, the track he was on began to crumble. "Oh, help!" wailed Percy. Then he remembered something he had seen earlier. "There's a canvas barrier by the track. That might save us." They were just in time. Percy was right. The canvas did indeed save them.
He was so cross that he didn't see the signal telling him to stop. And he didn't see the goods train ahead until it was too late. Luckily, no one was hurt. But Gordon came off the rails and he was covered in gooey red jelly.
Oh!
Little engines can do big things, especially when they have nice blue paint like me.
Hey, just watch what happens to that blue puffball.
When Harold the Flopper Chopper flies past you.
Right.
Routine flyby, chaps. Hello.
The boss dumped sneezing powder everywhere.
Let's start laughing now.
Oh, sorry, Fruits. Bit of a dust-up. Love to stay and clean up. Got to go. Bye now.
Did you mean to look like that?
No.
Neither did I.
This must be Diesel's doing. Choo! Choo!
Then came the alarm. "Danger! Clear the quarry!" shouted the quarry master. Workmen scrambled into the cars. "Thank goodness we're here," said the twins. They were just puffing out of the quarry when, "Help! Wait for me!" A workman had been left behind. Ben waited as the man climbed quickly aboard. The twins left the quarry just in time. Everyone was safe, but rubble lay all around.
He never bumped cars unless they misbehaved. But the loaded cars couldn't see him properly. They thought he was Sir Handel. Their chance for trickery had come. "Faster! Faster!" they yelled. "No, no!" wailed the empty cars. "It's Peter Sam!" But it was no use. "Hurrah! Hurrah!" roared the cars. Peter Sam shut his eyes. "Beep! Beep!" wailed Peter Sam. Rusty was working nearby and came to help clear up the mess. "Bust my buffers!" exclaimed Rusty. "Never mind, Peter Sam. We'll get you out."
You can't catch us! Laughed the troublesome trucks. Whee! But there was trouble ahead. Duck had stopped at the crossing at the bottom of the hill. Arthur's driver applied the brakes, but it was too late. Squashed fruit flew everywhere. Arthur was upset. His spotless record was ruined. But he didn't see Bert pulling up behind him. Thomas bumped into Bert, and the stinky cheese shot into the air and splattered down all over Thomas, Bert, and Harry. "Now we're really stinky," moaned Harry.
"The most stinky engines ever," groaned Bert.
Harry and Bert rushed straight to the washdown. Thomas wanted to go to the washdown too, but Thomas's cheese was all over the track. "What am I going to do?" he puffed sadly. But Diesel was in the yard too.
"Now I'll show Thomas who's best,"
Diesel whispered, and he gave the freight cars an extra hard shunt. Paint cans flew into the air and splattered down all over Thomas. There was green paint, yellow paint, and red paint. Thomas looked very silly indeed.
"Stripey boiler,"
laughed Diesel, and he rolled away. So the next time Thomas saw Harry, he gave him a biff. And when Harry saw James, he gave him a bump. Soon the Diesels and the Steamies were biffing and banging and being bumped all over the island. The engines were in a terrible mess. Everyone needed a good washdown, and no work had been done.